Namaste. I am Anita Goa. Just in case you don't know and you just found this video, welcome to the 21 Days of Limitless Possibilities Challenge. We are on day 12 and we're going to open up our shoulders a little bit deeper. This one is a really good one, and not that the other ones haven't been good, but this one is really on the floor and is wonderful in just helping you to release any tension and tightness in this area that tends to get so tight on us in these days of smartphoning and a lot of computer work. So I hope that you will enjoy this one. Make sure that you have 2 blocks next to you and that you have a yoga strap. You might not need them, but it depends on your level. It's good to have it there for you in case you do. Okay, so let us get started. Make sure that you're comfortable in your space. Get ready, and I will see you on the mat. So let's start seated and take a block and sit on it so your spine is completely lifted and extended. And stay in touch with your breath, just like in all of the other videos, and we connect the breath with the movements that we make. So we open the arms out to the side, turn the palms to face up, and then bend the elbows. We're going to do simple shoulder circles. So you can draw the elbows in, and as you do, round your upper back a little bit so the shoulder blades separate. And then gradually lift the elbows up. And then draw the elbows back and imagine that your elbows would be touching in the back, which they won't, most probably. But squeeze the shoulder blades together and you feel a stretch into the chest and into the front of your shoulders, and you draw the elbows in. And we repeat this. Good, and we attach the breath with it. So exhale forward, inhale up. Exhale forward, inhale up. Do it one more time. Exhale forward. Inhale up. And then we're going to go in reverse. Inhale back and up. And exhale forward. Inhale. And exhale. And all the while, it's important that you try to keep your shoulders down into their sockets so that there's lots of space between your shoulders and the ears. Good. Just last one. Inhale and exhale. And just release the arms down. And now you're going to come off of your block, and you're going to take that one block and place it on the floor, and we're going to rest over it like a fish pose. So we did something similar with 2 blocks, but now this block is going to go right over your shoulder blades. So when you're resting on it, it should feel comfortable. So the bottom of the block is basically, if you're a woman, where your bra strap is. And if you're a man, it is where the bottom of your shoulder blades are, basically. So let your knees come together and your feet open. And lift your pelvis so that you're resting now at the tips of your sitting bones. So you have to shift your pelvis back a little bit, so that creates extension and support for your lower back. And then reach the arms over the head and just stretch a little bit so it feels like you're stretching your rib cage out of your hips. And then open the arms into 90-degree angles, or to what we refer to as cactus arms. So you get that deep stretch into your chest, into the front of your shoulders, and also into your abdomen and diaphragm. And just breathe in here for a moment and exhale it completely. This feels so good. And hopefully it feels like you're settling into these kinds of restorative yin poses, where you're finding a balance of, being very active in your stretching and then a little bit more passive in your stretching. It's good to combine both of them. So make sure that your neck feels good and that your tops of your shoulders feel comfortable as well. Great. And then from here, you're going to toe heel your feet together and just very gradually roll over to your side. So don't try ever to come just straight up. Just always roll to the side so it's a little bit more gentle for your spine. Okay? Then you will cross the ankles and we're going to lie down on our belly. So keep the block in front of you and lie all the way down. And open the arms out to the side so that they're shoulder height. And from here, you're going to bend one arm, rest your ear on the block, and then roll over on to your right arm, basically. So my top leg is bent behind me for support, and I'm pressing a little bit through my left arm, and I'm moving as far over into my right front shoulder and chest as I can. So this is quite intense. So only move as far into this as is appropriate for you. So it might feel a little bit intense into the shoulder joint. So just breathe in fully. Exhale it completely. Breathe in fully. Exhale it completely. Good. And then gradually come back to the center. And we're going to repeat this to the other side. I like to call this one open sesame for some reason. Keep the arm shoulder height. Rest your left ear on the block. And then roll over onto that left hip. So you're stacking your hips on top of each other. Support with the right leg. Support with the right arm. And breathe in here. Exhale completely. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. And if this side feels more intense than the other side, then of course do not force yourself to go beyond your limit. Just go up towards your limit. Breathe into it, let it release. And then from there you find your limitlessness. Good. And then come back to the center. Excellent. Ooh, that's multi-intenso. Now you're going to come up a little bit and we're going to basically cross our arms. I have my left arm on top of my right, and this one is similar to eagle arms. Palms are facing up. And now you can rest your forehead onto a block, or you can just rest your chin onto your hands. Hold it there. You can also bend your hands like this and support your shoulders. But you'll feel a deep stretch into the outer parts of your shoulders. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Okay, so just try out both of them. And then slowly come up. And then you're going to change the arm position. So I have my right on top of my left. You slide the arms away. Hold it here. Or you can bend. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good, and then gradually start to come all the way up. And then just rest back into a child's pose. Take the block with you. Rest the arms at the side of your body and rest your forehead onto the block. And just let your shoulders really drop down and soften. And just breathe into them so that they can settle from all of that intense stretching on them. They might be screaming right now and saying, "Oh, what are you doing to me?" Is this good? Are you sure? Well, you will know whether it's appropriate for you to do, so you just do the best that you can. Great. And then withdraw, lift up a little bit. So from that same position, place your forearms or your upper arms, elbows, on the block and palms together, and draw your head right in between the arms. Your forehead might rest onto the floor, that's okay. Hang out here, getting a deep stretch into the chest, into the side body, your lats, your traps. Wiggle it a little bit. And the more space you create between your torso and your legs, you'll have more freedom to move. Good, and then gradually release and come all the way up. Excellent. Now the next one might seem a little bit crazy, but we're going to go into the cow's face arms that we've done before, and we're going to lie down on our back. Now if this feels like it's too intense to do both of them together, then maybe just do one at a time. So I'll be facing this way, and I'll find the cow's face position. So either you can hold it like this and roll down, or you can go into the full one and then slowly roll yourself down to the floor and just hold it. So you can't keep the fingers interlaced, you just have to keep your palms on top of each other. And then adjust your pelvis and just breathe in here, exhale it out, and just imagine that you're on the beach, you're soaking up the sun. Getting extra sun onto your tricep there and into your armpit. How cool is that? Oh yeah, we got to be serious about taking ourselves lightly, right? So breathe it in, exhale it out. This is just another expression of a yoga pose. And then slowly to come out of it, just roll yourself to the side, very mindfully release out of it, and come up. And we're going to repeat that on the other side, yeah? So bend the left leg, right arm behind, or the left arm, right arm behind. Sit up tall, and then slowly roll yourself down. Palms together, and rest. Okay, like I told you, it's a little bit crazy, but you know, it's not until we try on those little crazy things that we notice where our limits are or limitations. But as the theme is of this challenge is that we don't let those limitations limit us. You just find a way and you just see what you can do at this moment. This doesn't make you a better person if you can do it. It doesn't make you lesser of a person if you can't do it. What makes you a greater person is by finding what it is that you can do and just honor this moment for what it is, and so that it helps you to move a little bit deeper into yourself and finding a deeper connection with who you are. That's it. Good, and then slowly release. Just turn it to the side to come out of it. Good, and draw your knees into your chest. Hold that. And just open the arms out to the side a little bit. Just let your knees come together. Just relax your shoulders. Ah, pretty intense, you know, and that's how it is, that sometimes we can move fast and we can put in all of our effort. Other times, you know, it's good to just slow down so that we can move deeper into it. You can only go fast so far, but we can always move deeper if we slow down. Then toe heel your feet together and draw your knees in. Roll yourself up to sit. Hopefully that is starting to get a little bit easier. And then return back onto your seat and just shrug the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Notice if it feels any different. If it feels like there's a little bit more air moving through, water moving through your upper body into your shoulders. And as that releases, your neck releases and your jaw releases as well. So head over the shoulders, shoulders over the pelvis. Palms together. Draw your chin into your chest and just honor yourself. Honor this moment. Thank yourself for your efforts. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for following me and being a part of this challenge. I hope that this feels good and is helpful. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below, so please share. Namaste. Lift your chin, open your eyes. Thank you so much. I hope you feel amazing, that you feel open. Go out there, spread your arms, give someone maybe a hug. Say that you appreciate them so that your arms and your shoulders are just an extension of your heart. I will see you back here tomorrow. Have a beautiful day. Mwah. Bye. Oh, you ready? Okay. Can you see what I'm doing here? Can you see what's happening with this right arm can you basically see the pose?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I can zoom in though.
So this one, let me know if the mic, does the mic get messed up here? No?